What's going on, train buds? So tonight I'm gonna give you a little small update, stuff I bought at the train show, stuff I've bought recently. It's a couple of things that I bought and picked up, and I'm gonna give you just a regular thing on some of my goals I'm gonna do for the rest of the year. Okay. As you can see, I have bought myself Tesla's dull coat, and I've doled all the cars here except for a couple. The three that I'm not keeping dull are the Atlas, the Tropicana, and the Pennsylvania passenger car. You know, definitely not the 027 and the train sense. They're gonna be the normal selves. So I'll show you what I've gotten. So I guess we'll start over here. I have done this a long time ago, probably back in like June or May. I put blinds in the tower. Okay, there it is. Alright, over here I've added a rock. Extra piece of rock that I had. Alright, so that's really it for this section over here, and I'll continue on to our next section. I finished painting the rail fan platform. Okay. And looks like Q287 is about to go past. And we'll bring it over here. And we got the crossings. Back there I bought, listen, hold on. Alright. Back there I bought the backdrops. City Express, I have the two city ones. I've sandwiched them together, overlapping them, and so that's what it'll look like. It's not permanent yet, it's just there because I'm moving around a little bit, you know, so that's what it's going to look like so far. I've also bought that backdrop, and that's going to go over there. And I'm gonna buy another the mountain one back there. That's gonna go over here, and that one will be there. I'll get a few for over there, and then the back ones will be done. Then I'll be working on this section back here. Okie dokie. And over here I have painted those finally. Those are painted. I look like old wooden. And I'm gonna make a little more, and that'll be done. Take this off a little bit. Looks like CSX is about to come on this side. Yeah, clean the track over there. Okay, also built this. This I have for a while. Forgot to show you guys the last video. It's going to be a eventually it's going to be I'm going to have a little speeder. Okay, so dead track I bought. Dead track. All right, put the rails there. And it's not touching. It looks like it's touching, but it's not touching the rails. So that's it, and I bought trees, and so I planted more trees on Black Diamond Pass. I'll show you pictures. I'll show you pictures later on Black Diamond Pass because it's too dark to see for now. Alright. Back there is all glued down. All the ballast is all glued down. So hard as a rock now. And so what I bought also bought was this thing for $9. Big thing in glue. Okay. It is much easier, cheaper to buy, and more worth it to buy this little thing for $5. It's the same thing. Instead of buying two of these, I saved probably $1, $2, and bought this big one, which will probably be more in it than the other two. Okay. All right. Our next thing, I recently went to Pennsylvania. I went to the Poconos. I wish I went a little further. Would have visited Rob and Nick, but you know, didn't have that much time and not enough of a road trip to do that. So what I've done was I got this idea from Rich Batista on his Black Diamond Railway, and he took his own gravel and stuff and dirt and used it on his layout. And we do the same thing here. Instead of buying $30-40 of rocks and stuff, I decided to get my own. So I was in the Poconos visiting my neighbor's friend, had a place there, and on the sides of the roads I dug up a couple of dirt on the side of the road and rocks and stuff, and so I have my own stuff. And it's just fine ironic, and now I actually have a piece of Pennsylvania on my layout. It says my layout's based in Pennsylvania. So I took the big rocks, which started out like this. These big guys are going to go back there. That's going to be redone, as you can see. It's going to be redone. So I take the rocks out because none of them are not colored. So I'm going to take out the uncolored one, replace it with the real rocks. And I'll do the same for maybe a couple here and there around the layout. So I got the big one, shifted it, came out these big, little smaller ones. Then I shifted again, you got these little tiny ones. Okay, you got like these. And shifted again, and shifted inside a strainer, and I got the little tiny ones. What you do is, once you dig it, you put it in a bucket, small running hose to get all the dirt and the leaves and everything out of it, and let it dry, and you get nice looking rocks, and they're real. I can't beat that, and it's free. I mean, you can't beat free stuff, especially in this economy. Oh, and another thing, with this economy the way it is, train shows are the greatest thing right now, because at all scales, I've seen things like 0.5%, 15% off, 20% off. I mean, I got these two awesome DVDs, $10 off, so I've saved $20. Otherwise, I would spend almost $80 for two DVDs, TM Books and Videos, $5 off. I saw Rail King freight cars, $25, $20. Engines, get this car half off and stuff like that. So, train shows, they're really helpful now. Okay, so I'm running on 7 minutes, I'm trying to hurry up a little bit. So that's what you can do with this. This is probably going to go for over there for the gravel for the road. Have these along the tracks. Maybe have these little things as ballast in the engine yard down there. That's the next thing I'm going to get. I saved the money for other stuff. So later will be a sweat. Still want to plan it out a little better for the that thing. So that's really it. So let's do the next thing. Okay, so I got these two DVDs. Today's Chicago Railroads by Pentrex and TM Books and Videos World Class High Rail Layouts Part 1. These two DVDs have been one of the best DVDs I ever bought so far, and I have tons of tapes and DVDs of Pentrex and TM Books and Videos. TM Books and Videos are the reason why I am in love with O-Gauge now, and probably always will be the rest of my life. So these guys, they include the first part is all clubs. So you have the New Jersey High Railers, Train Masters of Babylon, and the Nassau Liner Operating Engineers, which are all in my area, which is, I think, it's great. I don't have to travel that far to go to these places, which is cool. I know a couple people working New Jersey High Railer, so it's a treat to see them on the screen. Really cool video. The second part's coming out in fall, and it's all actual home layouts, which is going to be great. Okay, now this is from 1991. Today's Chicago Railroads. Okay, it's not really today anymore. It's about 19 years ago this was made. So 19 years ago. And really cool. I mean, it has stuff, this Chicago Northwestern was still around, Burlington Northern was still around, Santa Fe was still around, Conrail was at its prime, CSX just started, still has Chessie and Seaboard System engines on it. It had Indian, Harbor Belt, Chicago, the Belt Railway of Chicago, all these trains, and still had the Burlington Northern EH still running on Metro. So it's a really cool video if you like that stuff. Still a lot of outgoes, smoking outgoes, which I love. So I love the old stuff, love stuff in the 90s. There was only 2 when this thing came out. So to see stuff from my past, that I've missed, it's kind of cool. And I think it's around 94 is when I really started train watching. So these things not around anymore. So, alright, so I'm on 10 minutes. So good luck on all your layouts, and good luck and have fun, and God bless.